Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. On May 29th, 2025, at around 6 p.m. in Butler County, Ohio, USA, troopers with the Ohio State Highway Patrol were monitoring traffic on I-75 when a GMC Envoy was clocked at 82 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. What should have been a routine stop quickly turned into something far more serious.
White female driver, black hair, 40s.
When officers attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver, later identified as Jennifer Wilson, refused to comply. She continued driving for several minutes, ignoring signals. In moments like this, you can't help but wonder what was going through her mind as every second made things worse.
We're coming up to the rest area. We're towards the
Light traffic.
You ever get a good visual of the driver?
Southbound 26 over 8.
Suddenly, the SUV veered off the roadway. In a desperate attempt to regain control, Wilson overcorrected, causing the vehicle to roll multiple times before coming to rest in a median. Dashcam footage captures the terrifying sequence, a stark reminder of how quickly control can be lost.
Start lost, single high, perfectly turned off the red, rolled over about 6 times, lost the safety.
Yep, yeah.
Hey, fire hydrant, or...
No seatbelt.
Come out! Get out here! Climb out!
Grab gloves.
As first responders rushed in, a passing nurse stopped to help, an act of quiet courage in the chaos. Wilson suffered minor injuries and was taken to a hospital before being booked into jail. She now faces multiple charges, including OVI and failure to comply. Investigators also linked her to an earlier hit and run. In the end, one reckless decision didn't just risk lives, it reshaped her future. Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be.
Sure.
Alright, sweetheart, I'm just gonna put this on your head, okay? Just to help balance.
11 in.
On July 19th, 2025, in Pueblo, Colorado, USA, multiple calls flooded in reporting a group of motorcyclists riding recklessly on the city's south side. What started as noise complaints quickly revealed something far more dangerous.
There we go. Ready?
On. This is not yet.
Officers located the group, riders popping wheelies, standing on their bikes, weaving across lanes. Traffic slowed, then nearly stopped. In moments like this, the thrill for a few becomes a risk for everyone.
That's reckless driving, right?
Yeah. I was thinking this one, it might be easier to grab him off this bike. We going for this one?
Yep.
Okay.
It's now or never.
Yeah. Let's do it.
At a red light on Northern Avenue, officers made their move. One rider was pulled off his bike in a coordinated stop, while the others fled into the streets. A brief moment, but one that could have ended very differently.
Well, obviously why you got in handcuffs, my man. I got a whole dash cam of you doing stupid stuff, driving on the road, endangering everybody. You're probably gonna have to go around because we're gonna.
I just called that in.
We're gonna get one. So, you see how happy everybody was?
You got me. Good man. I'm sorry.
Everybody's happy.
Authorities are now using the footage as a warning. With motorcycle fatalities reaching record highs, officers stress that these stunts are not just illegal, they're life-threatening. Because sometimes, the line between excitement and tragedy is thinner than we think.
Tow your bike and put a hold on it for a nuisance.
Oh no, please don't.
The last time we dealt with these, they put a hold on them, which means that it gets put in storage, you pay the tow fees, and all that.
Every day?
Yeah, for 6 months.
No, dude, don't do this. Look, it's a mini bike. I hardly ever ride that thing.
It's almost like you should have been doing wheelies down.
Exactly.
Doing wheelies, standing up on the seat. I mean, I got a whole dash cam down Northern
I agree.
of you, the blue dirt bike, the other guy. We're not trying to make your life harder, man, but it is a big nuisance and a danger to
I agree.
you, other people on the street, man. Several people get killed on motorcycles every year.
Watch out, watch out!
On February 4th, 2021, in Luna County, New Mexico, USA, a routine traffic stop unfolded along Interstate 10 near mile marker 102. It was the kind of moment officers handle every day, calm, controlled, and by the book.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darian.
Officer Darian Jarrett approached the vehicle and asked the driver, Omar Felix Cueva, to step out. But in an instant, everything changed. The driver exited, holding a rifle. How does a normal stop turn into something unimaginable in just seconds?
Got paperwork I gotta do. No? Hey, real quick. One fire? Yeah. No, I see it. Waste. Do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? Alright, hold on. Let's go to my paperwork, okay? Come on.
Oh, shit!
Gunfire erupted. Officer Jarrett was struck during the sudden attack. What began as routine became a life-altering tragedy in the blink of an eye. A moment that reminds us how unpredictable and dangerous this job can be. A multi-agency response quickly followed, leading to the suspect being stopped after a coordinated pursuit. Officer Jarrett lost his life in the line of duty, leaving behind his family and a community that will never forget his service. This story is not just about loss. It's about courage, sacrifice, and the reality officers face every single day.
There he goes! Fuck yeah! Watch out, watch out!
Hey, get the fuck back!
On January 10th, 2024, at approximately 6:23 p.m. in Hall County, Georgia, USA, a high-speed pursuit unfolded along SR 365 as officers joined an ongoing chase initiated by local deputies. What began as a pursuit quickly escalated into a serious threat to public safety. The suspect, later identified as Erasmo Acosta, drove at high speeds, swerving through traffic, ignoring signals, and forcing other drivers into dangerous situations. At one point, he cut through the median and struck another vehicle, yet continued fleeing. How far can someone go before it all falls apart? As the pursuit intensified, officers made a decisive move. A pit maneuver was executed, bringing the vehicle to a controlled stop. In seconds, chaos turned into control.
Get your fucking hands up! Hands! Back seat, back seat. Come here. Get over here. Yep, I got you. I got you. Come here. I don't want to hear nothing.
Acosta was taken into custody without further incident. Investigation revealed the vehicle had dangerously worn tires, another reminder that risk often builds from multiple poor choices. In the end, the pursuit didn't just stop a suspect, it prevented something far worse.
Get the fuck out.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. Careful. She's pregnant. Stand up. Get over here.
On January 10th, 2024, in Micanopy, Florida, USA, a routine patrol near I-75 quickly turned into a high-speed chase when a gold Chevy Suburban blew through a stop sign and nearly lost control entering County Road 234. In seconds, everything escalated.
Tango 937, 10 City. Signal 12. 937. From Southeast County Road 234, 28. Hotel Golf X-ray. Florida 10 Chevy. Signal 1, Signal 2. Just threw a beer out the window. Wrong lane of traffic.
When deputies activated lights and sirens, the driver didn't hesitate. He fled. Speeds climbed to nearly 100 miles per hour, even through a construction zone. He swerved into oncoming lanes, threw objects from the window, and even gestured at officers. At that moment, it wasn't just reckless, it felt personal.
We're at 70. Heading toward Marion County, he's flipping me off.
Okay, notify Marion.
We're at 30, I'm pitting. Pit failed. Back up to 80.
Push your little block now, we'll come up with 326.
Officers attempted multiple pit maneuvers. One briefly spun the vehicle, but the suspect kept going, even ramming a patrol car. The pursuit stretched on, tense and unpredictable, until another pit finally brought the SUV to a stop.
On those cars.
Surrounded and out of options, the driver was taken into custody. Investigators later revealed he was already on probation, with a revoked license. In the end, the chase wasn't just about escape. It was a chain of choices catching up all at once. Don't forget to subscribe for more intense, real-life moments that remind us how important every decision can be. On July 16, 2025, at approximately 3:47 a.m., in Thornton, Colorado, USA, officers located a stolen Ram pickup truck, triggering a pursuit that quickly moved on a southbound I-25. In the quiet of early morning, the situation escalated fast. Troopers attempted to stop the vehicle using a grappler, a specialized tool designed to safely disable fleeing cars. The first attempt failed, and the suspect kept going. In moments like this, technology meets uncertainty, and nothing is guaranteed.
Copy is also on the highway, section 825 from 84. Will you confirm that plate you cut out? I got Boys Robert Lincoln John 9.
The suspect fled on foot, but was quickly captured nearby. The trooper was unharmed, and the highway was later reopened. Authorities say tools like the grappler can reduce risks, but even the safest methods carry consequences. Because in the end, every pursuit is a balance between stopping danger and avoiding it. On May 30th, 2025, at approximately 2:16 a.m. in Marysville, Ohio, USA, officers responded to a domestic disturbance on White Oak Court. What began as a routine call would quickly turn into something far more dangerous.
You guys haven't... What did I do?
So you was already instructed before not to get back in the vehicle, right?
She told me I can move it out to
I
the
said
building.
have your neighbor do
Have
it.
your neighbor.
I haven't even left my property, ma'am. This is my vehicle.
As officers made contact with Dustin Ohm, the situation escalated without warning. From inside his vehicle, he produced a firearm and fired toward officers. In that instant, everything changed. Calm turned into chaos. How do you prepare for something like that? Officers returned fire as Ohm fled, crashing into a police vehicle and several others before speeding onto US 33. The pursuit ended when his vehicle became disabled in the media. Armed and still a threat, he exited, forcing officers into a final confrontation.
19, he's coming out to Maple, right into OSP. Hold on.
Coming out, Maple.
North on Maple.
North on Maple.
19 speeds are 40. Going on to westbound. West Parkway, continue westbound on 33. 30 mile an hour.
Nice. Parkway westbound.
Cutting across the median. Stop.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Officers acted to stop the threat and immediately rendered aid afterward. Ohm was taken to the hospital and now faces serious charges, including attempted aggravated murder. An officer injured in the initial encounter was treated and released. In the end, this was more than a call. It was a reminder of how quickly lives can be changed and how courage often shows up in the most dangerous moments.
It's self-inflicted.
That's pretty large for being. It looks like it's something. Roll over on your back.
These stories remind us that every decision on the road and in life carries weight. In just seconds, choices can change everything, not only for ourselves, but for those around us. Through these real-life moments, we don't just witness intensity. We learn awareness, responsibility, and respect for the law. That's the value this channel aims to bring. Not just stories, but lessons that stay with you. If you found this meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next video.